Facts First presents. After a cop saw how a teen treated an elderly lady, he had no choice but to hunt him down. Officer Joe Holt works for the Independence, Missouri Police Department. Independence police officers often deal with property crimes, burglary, car theft, larceny, arson, and a slew of other crimes. According to the FBI, the city has one of the highest rates of vehicle theft in the United States. Officer Holt is one of the 200 officers working at that police department, and they often will work 12-hour shifts patrolling the city. The officers keep an eye out for crimes, especially those involving car thefts. According to the department, the only way to bring down the FBI statistics is for citizens to see a police presence. On a rainy day in August of 2019, Officer Holt was out patrolling, keeping his city safe. While working, he got hungry and he decided to stop for something to eat, so he pulled into a local Hy-Vee grocery store to get some food. Hy-Vee is a store with locations all across 8 Midwestern states. The reason that Officer Holt stopped there for food was that it's not your typical supermarket. They do sell groceries, but also they have fast food options, including a Chinese takeout restaurant inside the building as well as an Italian restaurant. He realized he'd have plenty of meal options by going there, so that's why he decided to go. Although he was stopping for food, he was still on full alert, technically still on duty, and, well, always on duty as police officers usually are. He checked out the parking lot while going into the store, and that's when he saw something shocking. Officer Holt was scanning the parking lot on the way into the store and he noticed an elderly woman struggling to get her shopping cart in between a couple of cars due to the pouring rain. Suddenly, he saw a teenager running after her. His first thought was that the teenager was preying on the woman because of her age and that he was going to steal her purse. Officer Holt moved in quickly, believing the woman needed his assistance. When he got closer, though, he saw what was going on, and it left him stunned in a good way. When Officer Holt got closer to the woman and the teen, he saw the teen take his coat off. He put it over the woman to keep her from getting wet, and he pushed her shopping cart towards her. After helping the woman get her groceries in her car, the teen returned to his mother's vehicle. Officer Holt was so shocked by what he just saw, he decided to use his phone to take a picture. When the elderly woman drove off, Officer Holt went over to the car that the teen was in, and he told the teen's mother what her son had just done. She told the officer that was not the first time her son had helped somebody in need. However, it didn't stop her from fighting back the tears when she was given some props for her son's doings. She was proud of her son for what he had just done. After Officer Holt got his food and returned to his car, he realized that letting the teen's mother know what he had done, that wasn't enough. He says, kids these days, they're not as respectful to others as they used to be, and this teen was special. Officer Holt wanted to make an example of the boy, but he didn't know the boy's name, so he decided to use Facebook to try and figure out who the boy was. Since about 120,000 people are living in Independence, Missouri, he was sure that he'd have some trouble finding him on his own, and that's why he turned to Facebook. Officer Holt posted a picture on Facebook of the boy with a caption that read, "Do you know him?" And he added, "This kid cared less about race, religion, or color. The only thing the kid cared about was being kind." Well, it wasn't long before that post went viral, and when the story made national news, Officer Holt finally got the information he needed. When one of the teen's family members saw the news, he called the police department to let Officer Holt know the teen's name was Tyria Pryor. Officer Holt was thrilled when he finally put a name to the face because he wanted to do something nice for the teen, the way that he did for the elderly woman in the pouring rain. In Officer Holt's post, he mentioned that he wanted to take the teen out for a nice meal when he found out who he was. When he learned that it was Tyria Pryor, he sought him out and the two shared a meal together. He believed the young man deserved some kind of reward. Tyria used his minor celebrity as an opportunity to make a difference in other kids' lives. Today, he's a motivational speaker who travels to schools in the Independence area. Wow, and he's still in school! He volunteers his time to inspire 4th and 5th grade students to be better people and to achieve their ambitions. I'll bet someday he even thinks about getting into law enforcement. What do you think? Subscribe for more.